So this is the Friday action hour for courage. And I don't know. I feel like I put courage in my little mood tracker. That's one of the things I track in my journal is courage. Felt like I've been exercising more courage this last week than maybe not more, but in maybe more grand ways because it was bigger circumstances. Speaking up for myself and not. I think I shared this the other day, and Suze gave me some great information from her dad. Being accused of doing something that I had nothing to do with, but because I'm on city council, I'm a target, And so the courage to step up to that. And then my son-in-law's courage, as he's gone into rehab, to just, be there and accept God's love and his willingness to be gone for 6 months from us. That's a long time.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of courage, I think, for him to do that, and for us to have the faith that we support him in doing that. So courage happens every moment, I think, of our life. So are you engaged in some courageous activities that will inspire the rest of us, or just any thoughts about courageous moments?
I'm thinking of blue skies, and of Brian and I have said that. So there's this dream inside of me of what it is, and then there's the actuality of like allowing it to happen and taking the action for it to happen. And it's doing a lot of things that we've never done. And so in that, having the courage to communicate that to the people in our world that it will affect and that it will ultimately make a difference in their life. Like, so just doing it, but what are those words and what are the, so having the courage to communicate, I think is a big thing that I'm learning right now, is like, what does that look like? So yeah, I think that's a big thing right now. The place that I'm in is to be able to say, okay, having the courage to communicate and to receive the people that need what's stirring in our hearts and what's stirring in our souls, and then it's beyond a business. It's touching people's souls and bringing that connection.
Absolutely. I was just thinking when you were talking that I have a visceral experience in my body when I step out of my comfort zone, or I feel like I have to access courage. Do you guys have a body signal that lets you know that you're actually stepping into that unknown, or that you are accessing courage that kind of builds your confidence?
I think my my heart has butterflies. When I, so instead of like my gut, like instead of like a gut feeling of like, oh, don't go there, it's that heart butterflies of, yeah, you're on the right path.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think I feel it in my stomach. My stomach is kind of my indicator of almost every feeling that I have. I don't know, it always has been. Yeah, I can remember as a kid that I would, it would be my stomach that would react to, and now my stomach just sits there, because since I had my surgery, my stomach does nothing. All my food goes through my pouch, but my stomach still has that, either that twinge of excitement or that feeling of, so I get them both there, and so it tells me, I listen to my stomach. So your heart does it for you. Oh,
yeah.
Nancy or Stephanie, do you have any kind of a body sensation that lets you know you're accessing your determination or your courage or your resilience? Something to think about, huh?
I'm sure I do.
Yeah.
It's just not coming to mind.
Yeah. I think it's probably something to have an awareness around, right? Yeah, something to think about that when just might, because I think when we're in our body, when we're really in our body, we get a lot of messages, a lot of inspiration and intuition comes to us through our body.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah,
I think mine is a lot of mine are in my gut too.
yeah,
And um, usually it shows up in my gut when I'm worried, but then it also shows up when I um, know what I'm going to do to move forward, like the courage to take whatever action. I still have kind of a, gut like, okay, I can do this,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super. Well, that's my little thought for today, and I think we're at time. So just have an amazing weekend. I love you all, and I just hope that you will live your intention to the fullest. See you soon.